Maybe the camera placement is bad. Oh well. Okay. Hopefully we're live now. Looks like the audio is going okay. And come on, live. Yep. Alright, cool. Looks like I just kinda have to crouch down here. Hey guys, Rippin' Pepperinos here. Yeah. Kind of a little hosed to do a normal gaming stream, but I do have to bake a chocolate pie for a potluck that I'm going to tomorrow to see like old people from the internship that I used to do at Coursera. And I was like, yeah, we've been talking about having a cooking stream for a while, so I guess I'll just try this now. So the recipe's on that tiny URL thing, so it's a Google Doc. I think I'm going to try to do more cooking streams in the future, but we'll just see how this one goes. I don't really know the camera placement, and I'm going to have to awkwardly, let's see. So let's make the Twitch dashboard on one side, and then, so that way I can see the recipe on the other side. So this is what one of my friends taught me after I told them I didn't know how to bake anything, and they're like, oh, baking's easy. So they taught me this recipe. So let's see. Get the light on, and then preheat oven to 350 degrees. Nothing in there. Okay. Yeah, I don't really bake. Normally I just cook. I actually did a research project on like the sort of, so cookies, right? Like on the base level of it, it's butter, sugar, and flour. And so I did a project for a class, which was how does the final result of the cookie change as you change the different parameters. And so I really chose that project because I really wanted to know, like for cooking, I don't really have set recipes. Like I won't have numbers in recipes. I just kind of fiddle around with it. But for whatchamacallit, for baking, I didn't really have that intuition. And I know that a lot of people were like, oh, you need to, whatchamacallit, like you need to follow the recipe exactly. So I really wanted to sort of develop an intuition for it. And that's why we're here. So I even just bought a new pie tin. So let's see. Combine and mix ingredients, which is 1.5 cups flour, 2.5 cups sugar, cocoa powder, and salt. Okay. Put other pie tin on top and stick in oven. Well, that's not happening. Take out and punch the crust with oven mitts. It's all dry ingredients, so I think it'll be okay. Alright, let's try this. So, let's see. I've got my mixing bowl. No, we didn't have anything to do pies before. So. Okay, 1.5 cups of sugar. More flour, okay. I don't know why we have 3 different kinds of flour in here. What's this? Fine granulated sugar. Crispy onion. Okay. Flour, sugar. Here we go. Okay. So 1.5 cups of flour, 1/2 cup of sugar. My roommate got these really cool Eggo measuring cups. So right, it's like an egg, and then inside there's a little chicken. Yeah. There's also a big boy chicken, which is here. I really like these. But yeah, the red chicken's needs to dry out a little bit. Used, but maybe I'll use these. Okay, 1.5 cups of flour. So what's this? This is 2/3. This needs washing. And this is 1/2. Okay, cool. So 1/2 cup of flour. Yeah, I don't know. It's even weirder, I would say, to do the streaming with as a cooking stream, because I'm really just talking to myself. And like normally, like when I would be baking or cooking, I don't usually bake. But normally when I'd be baking, I would just be like, you know, putting on some music, maybe singing to myself. But like this is a little weird, right? I also usually make a lot of things at once. Normally with cooking, that'll be the case, just because like, oh, you can use the same ingredients for a lot of different things. But for baking, I don't know, don't bake enough. I chose this recipe because I wanted to make something new. I currently have like a lot of food right now in the kitchen, which is because I bake a ton of food all at once, sort of like, you know, Sunday meal preppers, except it's more of like monthly meal preppers. So I had, what is it, hunter stew, some kimchi, like a kimchi fried chicken kind of thing, and then one more thing. I have this like veggie stew, this beef and vegetable stew that I really like. Definitely will do that at some point for the stream. But okay, there's our 1.5 cups of flour. Yeah, so I have a lot of dinner items. So I didn't really want to cook more of them. Because then, you know, even though it's a potluck, you still gotta deal with the leftovers. And I was like looking through my recipe book and I was like, oh, I haven't made this in a while. So I'm kind of excited. Alright, so that's the flour. And sugar. I'm gonna use all this. Nice. Let's see. Sugar. 1/2 cup of sugar. Yeah, I think it's also nice to do the sort of more baking stuff because we have been playing a lot of Overcooked. Although I guess the only thing that's really baking in there is the pizza recipes. Everything there is cooking. I guess why it's called Overcooked and not half baked, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I think the ultimate thing would be to be cooking while doing Overcooked at the same time. Obviously not at the same tempo as what they're doing. But so it goes. So let's see. So let's see, 1/3, 1/4. So, 1 and 2. Okay. 1/2 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. So here I'm already gonna do my substitutions in that I don't have cocoa powder and didn't want to particularly buy some. So I'm gonna use some of the hot chocolate packets that we have. What is it? This one's got marshmallows in it. This is cocoa mix. 1 ounce. Alright, how many ounces are in a tablespoon? Oh, I should have done less sugar because usually the cocoa mix, it has a lot more sugar in it than cocoa powder. So it goes. Alright. Great. Alright. Where are you? Stop it. How many ounces in tablespoon? God, imperial units are just like the worst. Okay, 1 tablespoon is 1/2 ounce, so 2 tablespoons is 1 ounce. Great, 2 tablespoons, 1 ounce, and there's 1 ounce in here supposedly. So, all right, and here we go. Got my cocoa powder. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon of salt and. What is 0.5 butter? Like half a butter? Like what? Jeez. Alright. 1/4 teaspoon is awfully small. Why do I keep opening this cabinet? Let's see. 1/4 teaspoon. Tablespoon. Teaspoon. Okay. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Right, 1/4 teaspoon salt and half a butter. I like it's just 0.5 butter. It's not really anything more specific than that. Holy crap. Alright, got some organic butter. Oh man. Cream cheese. Oh, well, this is okay, that's half a stick of butter. So the 2 of those together should be okay. Let's see. Come on. Alrighty, so half of butter. So combine and mix ingredients. Add water 1 tablespoon at a time until it sticks together and is like Play-Doh. Okay. 1 butter. Should I have melted these? Well, so that's done. Let's see. I should probably message out to the Discord. Not sure why it's working. At everyone. Baking now. Not sure why now live is not firing. Okay. Let's see. All right. So here we are. Combine and mix ingredients. I probably should have melted the butter before, but so it goes. Oh yeah. Yes. So. Yeah, I definitely should have melted the butter beforehand. It smells good though. Yeah, I'm gonna. So, fun fact, taking melted butter versus unmelted butter will actually make a difference in terms of consistency, whether it's just softened or not, but whatever. Alright. Okay, let's take these. This, and then yeah, there's a little chunk there. Call it a day. 15 seconds of microwaving. Okay, let's see. So then the other part, 1.5 pounds chocolate, 2.5 cups. Oh, that's a lot of milk. Pound of chocolate. Pour milk into chocolate and stir? This is a weird recipe. Let's see. It's softer, I guess. Let's see. So, oh yeah, that's better. Okay. Oh, it smells good too. Alright, well I guess I have this bowl for something now. Alright. I can mush this in. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this potluck because it's a bunch of people. So I worked at Coursera over the summer, which is an online, whatchamacallit, like, you know, the massively open online courses, and Coursera is one of the biggest providers of those. And I worked there the summer of my freshman year, and this year actually, they're trying to start like more of an alumni connection thing and saying like, hey, you know, like let's get these meetups together. And so there was some in the Bay Area like you'd expect, but I was kind of surprised is that someone in Boston was like, hey, let's get a meetup. So potluck style, need to contribute something, making a choco pie. And yeah, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I've made this recipe before. Unlike one of my friends was like, let's make dorayaki, which is this sort of pancake red bean thing. And yeah, that didn't turn out super well for me, mainly because I just don't know how to flip pancakes. But let's see, so I'm just mixing this up. Maybe could have done a little bit more, but whatever. Yeah, supposedly microwaving is also not like amazing for the butter, but like not a purist here. All right. Oh. Alright, well, I got a lot of chunks of butter now. Alright, so add water 1 tablespoon at a time until it sticks together and is like Play-Doh. So well, I've got these butter chunks just kind of hanging out in here. Alright. Alright. Let's see how this goes. So one of the things that my friend took like a official cooking class kind of thing at a culinary institute, and the thing that I thought was really cool there was the instructional areas. They actually had a mirror that would flip up, you know, so you could see what they were doing. So add 1 tablespoon at a time and mix with my hands. I'm gonna cup, yeah. All right, 1 tablespoon at a time. Well. All right. That did not do much. All right, let's see. Now get 1 tablespoon at a time and mix with hands until it sticks together. Okay. You didn't milk and churn. Is that what the memes are for the whatchamacallit, cooking channels? Because like I have no idea. I just only know that people streamed cooking on Twitch because of like a game studies thing. And they were like, look for unusual stuff that's on Twitch stream, and there was a cooking channel. And I was like, wow, this has really high production value. The thing that I like about cooking on Twitch is that like, unlike when you watch cooking channels on TV shows, like it actually takes a real amount of time, right? I'm not gonna pull out anything out of the oven and be like, ta-da! Like, you know, it was built like this. Yeah, you'll get to see me suffer through baking, I guess. And then there'll be like, what, the 20 minutes of like, there's nothing to do. So, yeah. My main concern is I hope the roommates don't eat this. That's my main concern. But we'll see how that goes. Let's see. So just adding 1 tablespoon at a time. I really should have melted the butter more. That's my one regret in life, you know? Clearly. But hopefully, I don't know. Maybe if I'm supposed to be mixing this with my hands, but the really sucky part about making this for a potluck is I won't get to eat this until tomorrow. Because like I definitely don't have enough time to come home and make this all. What's this? Not sure about cooking stream memes. Yeah, well. The part I'm really excited about is that when I finally go to eat, and then it'll become, whatchamacallit, a social eating stream, you know? Yeah, anyways. I mean, I'm just very surprised that there's, like, cooking channels in general. But, like, Linstra seemed really hyped about the idea of there being a cooking channel. I know this was kind of last minute, but I was thinking, and I was like, you know, I'm really not feeling up to doing a normal stream, and I have to bake this anyways, so moving my 2 hours to somewhere else. Okay, this is getting more about, like, the consistency that I remember. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that consistency right there. The little chicken's out of the way, but yeah, a bit more of what I'm expecting. Okay. See, the other thing that's funny is I don't really... Okay, I guess I'll start using my hands now. I don't really remember these recipes. Mostly, I have, like, a to-make recipe list, and then I have, like, recipes that I know are good. So, this one is definitely in the recipes I know are good, and it's not at bat. The one at bat recipe I'm still really salty about is the New York Times said, oh, make this, like, cheesy, carroty, lemony stew. Or not cheesy, cauliflower-y. And I was like, oh, great, it sounds pretty good. So I made it, but it just really did not turn out the way I was expecting. It was really, whatchamacallit. I think it's the food processor could not puree it well enough. And so it just turned out into this, like, finely grated mush. And I've been slowly working through it. I have some in my fridge right now. I can show you guys, but it's just like, ugh. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that high quality Play-Doh, like at texture. Oh god, that was wet. Okay. All right. Man, smells good. That's the one thing that you guys can't really do right now. You can't eat the final creation and can't smell it, but it smells pretty good. It's also getting more of the right consistency. I don't know if you can really see that. We are making chocolate pie. A bounty hunting streaming. A bounty hunting streaming? Like what? Do they use like a GoPro and then like what does even that even fall under? Is that like freaking what? Like it's not creative. It's like video games IRL. Twitch IRL, isn't that a thing now? Yeah, but we are making chocolate pie. You should follow the freaking tiny URL link. If you haven't already, because that's got the recipe that I'm doing. Probably one more, and then I'm surprised how much the consistency's changed. Twitch IRL is a meme, but like I never heard of freaking bounty hunting streaming. That's really a meme, man. Oh man, it's really good that the voice chat is here because otherwise, like, my hands are just like completely covered in gunk right now. Anyways, cool. I think this is mostly Play-Doh consistency. All right. At least now I'm not as worried about the butter chunks because they're definitely in this somewhere. Okay. Put in pie dish and pat out all the way. Yikes. Yikes, that's a lot. All right. Captures are not a part of the stream. Instagram has your post hunts recap. Huh, that's interesting. Wait, so it's the boring part where they're just like literally sitting in a car and like waiting for the dude to show up is the Twitch streaming. That's a lot. So like I follow Know Your Meme fairly regularly, and I saw a thing where it was like basically one of the like it was some person who like twerks every time she makes a headshot on whatchamacallit, Call of Duty, and I was just very confused like why this is a genre. It's kind of related to the conversation about fame that we were having on the Discord, you know, like I don't understand like the pursuit of fame. Oh, I guess I should move this so now you can see I'm just like patting my Play-Doh. See, I'm just patting this like dough into this pie tin, which I just bought. $5. I was surprised it was so cheap considering glass and everything. But yeah, I was just very surprised about like you're so desperate to the fame where you're just like don't mind like, you know, being a cam streamer. I don't know, right? Because like usually I can understand cam streamers, like you need money, whatever. But like I guess maybe she did make money. Like maybe that's the point, like subscribers and stuff like that. It's just a weird model. That's I guess like you can ask him questions and stuff like that, like the dude sitting at the desk, but like I don't know. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. There's like it's also interesting that he's like culturally aware enough that he's like, oh, you know, I can make the slow parts of my job go a little bit faster by freaking putting it on Twitch. It's like a moderate amount of self-awareness, or not self-awareness, but like media savviness. God, this is really gross. I've made this recipe like twice, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember it being this gross. Probably added too much water in, I guess. Yeah. Alright. I like Play-Doh. I think I had the same complaints with Play-Doh when I was a kid, which is that it was really gross at a certain point. you know, especially like if you dug your fingernails in there accidentally, then you got Play-Doh under your fingernails, and like nobody wants that. Also, because like my family doesn't bake, it took me a really long time to realize that what was it, like Play-Doh was so named because it's like dough that you play with, right? Like I know that sounds really dumb out loud, but like, you know, because I had never really experienced dough as a thing. So I just kind of took the name at face value, like a set phrase that you just say and then think too hard about it. But there's an actual thing going on where the streamers have this huge donations board in the back of the room. They write out, oh, that's bad. Oh shoot! Oh, that's why no one's looking at my recipe. Because I didn't set the sharing settings. Well, I will. Okay, that explains something. I knew I forgot something. Shoot. Well, it's gonna wait until after I get my fingers tidied up a bit. Right, I'm dumb. So okay, if they're making monetary value, I guess it's basically just like it's just cam girls. I don't know. Man. God. This is really gross. This ain't no fetish stream, kiddos. Don't be sharing it to your friends. God. I think that's a fetish. I don't know. Probably everything's a fetish. I think I read this about like foot fetishes, is that like, you know, they'll pay money for like feet going across like gross substances and stuff like that. I don't really know. If you've ever seen like the homunculus, which is like this brain diagram of like which parts of the brain map to what parts of like sensation. One, it's really terrifying. Two, there's something about like feet and genitals being right next to each other, which is why some researchers hypothesize foot fetishes is a thing. But yeah. Alright. Softcore cam girling. Well, maybe porn is blocked at your school, and then you want to get your fix. So Twitch is not blocked for some reason. Man. Oh man, this pie might turn out interesting. So this is I can already feel it. I can feel that this pie is like not gonna be freaking Martha Stewart masterpiece here. It's looking a little dubious. Let's just say that. Partly because I think this recipe was for a smaller pie, and this pie tin is kind of large. So, well, we'll see. Something will happen. I put a ton of chocolate in here. Like this recipe is literally just like you put chocolate in the crust and then you put chocolate in the filling, and then life is good. So, hopefully life will be good. God, smush it down a bit more. Smush, smush, smush. I'll move this over here. God, what am I doing? What else is new? I submitted a paper yesterday. So once you get accepted to conferences, they usually have a few revisions, so you fix them real quick, but you're already accepted. So I sent in the final revisions of my thing. And also a paper that we've sent out to a very good journal. All we have to do is put in some citations, and that one's accepted. So very excited about that one. The postdoc that I'm mostly working with is heading up that. So pretty excited. Things that I've been working towards are basically accepted, and yeah, it's a good time. Next week is also the visit weekend for MIT Computer Science Department. So a bunch of my friends got in to MIT, so I'm gonna meet up with them. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, so like visit weekends are like a big party where now instead of you trying to sell yourself to the school's really trying to sell itself to you. So it's a lot of fun, a lot of drinking, free food, stuff like that. Explored a city a little bit. Like, I thought Pittsburgh was not going to be that interesting, and then when I visited, I was like, oh, Pittsburgh's pretty good. So, ugh. All right, let me get this crap off my hands. I definitely put too much water in. Should have stopped 1 tablespoon early, but you do what you have to. God. What's this? That's nasty. It's really nasty. God. Anyways. See, I turns out I don't actually need the fame. If anything, I want to be a little more lower key, so... Alright. I'm calling that good enough. That's good stuff. Mostly sugar and butter, so... Alright, what am I supposed to do with this now? Put in pie dish, pat out all the way. Good enough. Cover with tin foil. Put other pie tin on top and stick in oven. Okay. It's basically to flatten it. I don't have another pie tin, so I'll think about maybe get another Pyrex. Man, all this talk about fetishes making me uncomfortable about looking at my fingers on cam. Whatever. That just tastes really good. Alright. Now that my hands are clean, let's see what nonsense you think. Why do you think clickbait's still a thing? I mean, it is a viable tactic, but like things that I don't want is like some freaking. I don't want fame, right? I don't want to monetize it. Just, you know, I like hanging out with you kids. All right, let's fix the Google sharing. Get shareable link. Anyone with the can comment. Done. Okay, so now if I go to tiny URL, rip recipes, it should work. What? HTTP? What? What was the freaking recipes rip? Oh, dunked. Properties, recipes rip 1 2 3. Okay. All right. Hopefully that updated. So if I go to recipes rip, let's see. All right. Cool. Okay. So at Jared. What is it? At Jared. Google Doc is now open, so you can see what I'm baking. All right. Cool. Okay. So I padded this out. Maybe a little bit more. I don't want to spread it too thin because then you get thin boy. Yeah. Whatever, good enough. Alright. Tastes good. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. Put in pie. Cover with tin foil. Oh, this is another way I can pat it out a little bit more. Cover with tin foil. Smush, smush, smush. Alright, it's gonna be a little bit off in some places. Alright, let's see. Alright. Come on, move this crust up a little bit more. Oh, I'm really weak on one side. Whatever. I'm gonna be really weak on one side. But maybe I can move some material over. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, so my friend David Kaufman, or I compared the tinfoil. Right, well, yeah, my friend David Kaufman taught me this recipe, after I was like, I don't know how to bake, and he was like, baking's easy. He taught me this recipe. Let's try that again. I heard my parents were telling me there was a tinfoil shortage at one point, which I'm not sure I really believe, but that's what they said. So look at me wasting some tinfoil. Don't tell my roommates. Alright. Cool. Got this covered in tinfoil. Alright. This will be something. Alright, I'll get another Pyrex. Not really sure what this part of the recipe does, but whatever. Alright. Put in pie dish and put out all the way. Bake for 20 minutes. Take out and punch the crust with oven mitts. That's a... Okay. Alright. Alright, timer... 10, 15, 20. Okay, 20 minutes. Start. Okay. Timer for 20 minutes. I guess. Okay. Okay, this one's an easy one. Okay. Okay. Milk. I hope this milk isn't expired. February 24th. That's a little dicey. Yeah. Alright, and let's see if we poison my coworkers. Okay. Let's see. So I get a sauce pan. Alright. Man, I wish you guys were here and you could tell me if this milk's bad or not. Like, I think it's okay. Also, you're putting... No, I'm putting it on the top. I'm putting it on the top. Alright, 1. 2.5. Okay. 2. I really hope this milk's okay. Alright, 2.5. Shoot, I shouldn't have bought more milk. Milk isn't until it's sour and has clumps on it. Okay. I mean, like, it can smell real bad when it goes bad. So, I don't know. It expired 4 days ago, so... or 5 days ago. Yeah, hopefully. We'll see if I poison my coworkers. Or former coworkers, I guess. Alright, so... So that's boiling. Let's see. Boil milk, pound chocolate. Pour milk into chocolate. What do you mean pound chocolate? Oh, okay. So that's if I had the... That's if I had the really big pieces of it. But I think I'm okay because I got my chocolate chip versions instead of the giant one. Let's see. What do? Yeah, this should be fine. Pour milk into chocolate and stir. Pour hot milk and chocolate mixture into pie crust. I think I'll just push it into this one. Yeah. I'm excited about this. It tastes really good. Oh, this smells fine. Alright, gotta wash this stuff. This was the butter. Too bad I didn't end up using it. Oh, that's really buttery. Guess that's why you put half a stick of butter in it. Oh, one of these is gonna be... Yeah, frickin' there's a bunch of people who are gluten-free, so I have to bring extra berries, said the organizer of this potluck, so... Lo and behold, I have brought extra berries. Alright. Hopefully if I do end up doing more of these cooking streams, like this was actually like not as bad as I thought it was going to be in terms of distraction and stuff like that. If I keep doing more cooking streams, eventually you guys will get to see my whole recipe book, and that'll be pretty exciting. I don't know, maybe I will end up streaming tonight. It really just depends on what my roommates want. Well, I just won't give them the option. I don't want to stream. I don't want to work on taxes. Freaking adult. God, these little tidbits are amazing. Why aren't you boiling? Why aren't you boiling? Ah, shoot. I really can't imagine having a having a kitchen without chopsticks, because honestly, they're like super useful. I've just like, you know, I just picked out some crap underneath the stove burner. Oh, you look like you're boiling now. Probably don't want it actually boiling. Pour milk into chocolate and stir. I'll just stir it in the pot. It's fine. Yeah, it's probably boiling enough. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is a lot of chocolate. Maybe I should keep it on a little bit. This is a lot of chocolate. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, am I running? Oh, I'm running out of battery. At this point, it's pretty much just waiting, so. turn it into a social eating game. Ah. Or them chopsticks. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, I need to stir this.
How's your date?
What date?
I assumed.
Oh no, this is streaming with, this is cooking streaming.
Oh, I see. So not a date.
Not a date.
Okay.
I mean, it could be a date. It could be a date with me and my favorite Scandinavians.
I know too much about Scandinavians to assume that they're all skipping one place, so I'm not going to say that. But it would have been an excellent lead-in joke.
I'm a little disappointed. Euro's not here to play like the puzzle game that.
When is that happening?
Next Thursday maybe.
Oh.
Next Thursday maybe.
When next Thursday?
Well, 9 to 11. Like this is only happening now because I'm like, oh, I don't really want to stream tonight, so.
Okay.
And I need to bake for this potluck tomorrow, so.
Overcooked is not happening.
So Overcooked is not happening tonight.
Did you tell Marcus?
No?
Should.
Why? Is he coming?
Because he asked.
He did? Where? Like recently?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, it could. I don't particularly want to play.
Well, you should head off the suggestion if you don't want it to happen.
Okay, I will update chat.
Yeah.
Alright. Ooh, this is a nice color. Should probably turn off the heat at this point.
What are you making?
Chocolate pie.
Okay.
Alright. Where is it? Messenger. Yep, I do. Oh, I should just do it on my phone. That's what I should do. Alright, so we're pretty much done. What's the view that you guys are seeing right now? Video preview. Let's see. Chat says this might be an overcooked stream if you manage to mess this pie up. I don't think Ava's in the room anymore. Rip. I mean, I don't really know how to show you guys, but it's like a really nice brown color right now. See, this is why you really need like a multi-camera thing in order to do really cooking streams. But whatever. Yeah, most of the chocolate's pretty much melted. Maybe I'll let this simmer for a little bit more. Wrong one. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. The suckiest part about this is I can't try it until tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. It's a wooden spoon, so I don't know if you can really tell, but it's this really nice brown color. Like maybe if I Yeah, you can see the normal color of the spoon and then onto this. So it's really nice. There's a few chunks in there, but I think it's pretty much good. Oh, I want to look at the spoon. Oh, well. That's great. Oh, some good shit. Alright. Pour hot milk and chocolate mixture into pie crust, spread it out, add raspberries on top, cool in fridge for a couple hours, and GG. So that's pretty much it. 6 more minutes. Yeah, let me turn this off. Okay. 6 minutes. I mean, usually when I don't have anything to do, I'm gonna wash dishes. So I'll point this here, see if that actually worked out. Yeah, high quality. Oh yeah, check out that skeleton thing. That's my roommate Ava drew that. It's pretty cool. So, anyways, click into the other side. See, washing dishes is an important part of your cooking experience, right? We learned that from Overcooked. Yeah. You gotta wash dishes. All right, fine. Okay, here we go. Oh, I just washed it. Other things that are cool. Ava's really good at cooking, like IRL, and so she's making ginger beer, and so we got a big stuff of ginger beer at home. Oh, well. Alright, I'll put these here for now, I guess. Am I gonna get some DMCA warnings for that? maybe because my singing is so good. I don't know. I'm stuck in my head recently. I don't really know why. If anything, just like streaming is normalizing just talking to yourself. Which is like interesting, I guess. Oh, what's the chat say? Jesus Christ. Wait, that's a very important part of this stream. We have like a whole bunch of art around our house that's just like that. I think that was the rice. That was the rice finishing cooking and not the oven. So. Oh. Also remember that this stream is G-rated. You know, G for go after parents. Oh man. Maybe tonight will be the house tour then. I don't know how stable I can carry the webcam upstairs, but let's see. Push Chat likes the painting. They say it's too spooky for our PG rated stream.
That?
No, they haven't seen that one. They've only seen the Coke one.
Oh.
Do you wanna point the camera over to the other one? It's the little camera there. Yeah, Ava did that one too.
I assume the camera's actually pointed at it?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah. If not, well, we'll find out.
We'll find out. Alright. Back to
washing dishes, which is an important part of cooking, which I'm the only person who does around here.
I think this is a baseless rumor. If nobody else washed their dishes, you would see a lot more dishes.
Oh, who's the person who's been refilling the soap around here? Really?
Yesterday.
Because I was like impressed
With
soap being refilled.
Yeah, Wesley does. That's his job.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I take out the trash and fills the soap.
Oh, they have no idea what that's supposed to be. It looked like a couple of staplers. Let me point it a little bit better. Okay, let's see. Let me see this. Can I get this high def streaming? Oh, it's a light glare. Oh, it's a light glare issue. Let me try.
I mean, there's a simple solution to this. Turn off the lights now.
Oh, bring it. Oh, is it updating? Oh, I see you like from 30 seconds ago taking the picture down. Oh yeah, now it's clearer. Yeah. You found this on the internet, right?
Yeah, if you search like kitchen appliances spaceships, you'll also see this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, some can openers there pretty good.
Twitch chat appreciates. All right, and with that, it's time to see if the crust turned out okay. Oh, I should point the camera back. Let's see. Interpreter. All right. Let's see. Hope this is okay. All right. Point a little bit down. Okay. All right. I'll watch these, I guess. Raspberries are good, Ewan. Yeah, cheese. Should probably have another cooking date with James at some point.
That's what I thought this was.
That would be a good idea. That's why I'm saying it. Alright, smells pretty good.
You're pretty good.
Wow! Alright. You know how much this... I'm really surprised a Pyrex tin was only $5.
Why?
I don't know, I expected...
It's probably not actually Pyrex, it's probably soda one.
What? It says Pyrex on it.
I mean, it says Pyrex on it.
Mm.
Whether it's actually bicarbonate glass versus just soda glass.
Oh, I didn't realize that was, I thought it was... Okay.
So Pyrex is a brand, and they used to be famous for having nicely special glass, which is the not green one.
Okay.
And the reason why they were expensive is because they were nicely tempered, and so they wouldn't shatter when they got heat cycled. But then they got acquired by some company, and they changed their formula for their glass. Yeah. Which is why old Pyrexes cost more than new Pyrexes.
Gotcha.
I forget what I'm actually looking for. Oh, a knife.
Let's see.
Yeah, that one is green, so it's the low quality.
The low quality one. Yeah, Twitch chat really looks like the spaceship kitchen appliances.
Did they find them on the internet?
Probably. I haven't. They also said, by the way, when I was a kid, I thought raspberries were spelled raz, like with Z's, berries, because that's what the Pokemon version was called.
Yeah. And also because the raspberry flavored snacks have Z's. Well, that's just so they can say that they're not actually flavored.
Raspberries.
I'm very upset.
I mean, Meower, you joke about it, but I think, like, that's actually pretty true about, like, being socially acceptable to just talk to yourself as long as you've got a camera pointed somewhere. At yourself. Oh, there we go.
At yourself, as opposed to other people.
But then if it's you pointed at other people, it's just a prank, bro.
No, it's a paparazzi prank.
Oh, hot! Tastes good. Alright. So yeah, that's our chocolate pie. I'll lift it up. Hopefully this doesn't give you too much seasickness, but until the chat. Yeah, there we go. That's what it looks like. Alright. Put this back down. Alright. So now I have all this chocolate. Do you want to, like, make hot chocolate out of this?
Talking to me or talking to Twitch?
Talking to you.
Oh. Do we have milk?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of milk. Milk.
Okay.
So what would you do to make hot chocolate?
Huh?
Do I just put a lot of milk in here? And stir it around?
I assume that's hot, right? So yeah, milk, stir it.
Okay. I mean, I already put some milk in here.
Yeah, more milk, stir it.
Just more milk?
Yeah.
Alright.
Don't heat the milk too quickly because that's how you curdle it.
You are curdle?
Or not curdle it, burn it.
Burn it, yeah.
Terminology.
Where's the... Oh, I guess I already used that. Also made fresh rice. Oh. Probably should put all the milk in there. I'm gonna use that a little bit. Good stuff. Dang, now I'm hungry. Trader Joe's chocolate is the best. Well, this is Target generic brand, so...
So not the best.
Not the best. Trader Joe's is a little far.
It's also a little expensive.
Yeah, I mean the recipe, this recipe calls for you get the giant, like, chocolate Trader Joe's bar.
I remember getting one of those.
Yeah, and then you smash it and then you put this in here, but we don't have that, so we have Target generic brand. Oh, I need to put the raspberries on. Finish this. Yeah, I'll just finish this milk, because... Oh no, it still tastes pretty good. This Target generic brand.
It's chocolate. Hopefully.
Your recipe lied to me. Oh yeah, I also used hot chocolate mix instead of cocoa powder in the recipe. You should have gotten here earlier, One Love Racer. So. Yeah. Well, if I made people hungry, I think that's a success for a cooking stream, right?
For a gaming stream?
For a cooking stream.
Oh.
You can stream cooking on Twitch.
I mean, you can stream whatever on Twitch.
Not really. They have a list of things you explicitly cannot stream on Twitch Creative, including 3D printing in progress.
Well, that's because that's boring.
Hey, I think lots of things that are on here are boring, but yet people still watch it. What else is here? You can't stream yourself doing homework.
Why?
You can't stream yourself doing pyrotechnics.
Wait, but why?
They just have like a list of things you're not allowed to stream as part of Twitch Creative.
Oh. Can you talk about pyrotechnics? Why?
I think you could probably talk about pyrotechnics.
Okay.
I think it's my friend thinks it's you can't do the homework thing because they're afraid of like cheating, like getting in trouble with the school district or something. But I don't know. I feel like having like a 3D printing stream, especially if you were like 3D printing something cool, like people might be into that. I might have put too much milk in here for the amount of chocolate.
You could put more chocolate.
I don't have more chocolate.
There's hot chocolate mix.
Oh, that's true.
Especially if you happen to be making hot chocolate. Here.
Well, I'm okay having chocolate milk also.
Actually, that particular mix in general is kind of garbage compatible, so...
Yeah, but do you really want to mix it with the semi-sweet chocolate chips I've been making out of it?
It's not sweet, that's why.
Oh, I see.
Well, I mean, it depends on how you talk to it, it's sweet or not.
Yeah, the nearest Trader Joe's is like next house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty far. Alright, yeah, I put too much. Whatever. Oh no, my battery's running low! Yeah, search kitchen utensil spaceship and it's there. Yeah, so I'll put some raspberries on it. And...
Yeah, it turns out in general, I'm not a very original person, but I am probably pretty good.
Oh no, the raspberry's sinking!
At copying other people's styles.
Sinking! It's sinking. I'm having more too much fun with this. It's sinking! Help! I'm melting! I'm having fun. Should I put a smiley face or no?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a very small boy smiley face.
Here's a not raspberry.
I'm not putting.
No, but in your mouth.
Oh! Thank you.
I don't think it would taste good in a pie.
Maybe a meat pie. Is that what do you think about smiley face? That's smiley face. Alright, I think that's it for the Twitch stream. Our hot chocolate going. And we have our pie. I'll show you the end result. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna wait for the stream to update. I don't know if it's going yet. And there we go. Got a little smiley face on it. Yep, that looks pretty good. Alright. Thanks for tuning in. This actually went really nicely. I'll definitely be doing more cooking streams in the future. Vote now on your phones for what you want me to make. But see you guys next time. Stream.